Operations in county governments faces paralysis due to delay in disbursement of funds by the National Treasury. For 3 months, counties have not received their share from the National Treasury, with their December share having been disbursed in late March.
For the first time in the history of devolution, outstanding disbursement to counties is hitting a record high. For the third consecutive month since January, counties have not received their monthly revenue share. This has affected crucial activities barely 2 months to the end of the fiscal year.
The county governments, the 47 of them, are facing serious financial crunch. Out of the 370 billion shillings, which is the equitable share, 2 months before the end of the financial year, only 141 billion shillings has been disbursed, Madam Speaker. And county governments are unable to pay their employees, leave alone providing essential services to the people of this country. As a matter of fact, there has been no remittance to the counties for the entire period of January to April this year, which is unprecedented.
The move goes against the law that stipulates that the counties should get disbursement every month from the Treasury to run their activities. If this continues with the counties struggling to raise revenue, it could affect salaries for county workers.
We are all affected, let me say for a fact, we are all affected, and affected even worse because now where we would have run, we cannot be able to run there. Even banks, they cannot be able to give county workers even the loans because it looks like the ability to repay these loans is also becoming an issue. And especially when the monthly deductions for those who are servicing their bank loans is not remitted to the banks.
The delay in disbursement goes against the law. Article 219 of the Constitution and Section 17 of the Public Finance Management Act of 2012 provides for the timely disbursement of equitable share to the devolved units. It says a county's share of revenue raised by the national government shall be transferred to the county without undue delay and without deduction, except when the transfer has been stopped under Article 225.
We are telling our governor, and not only in Nairobi, but also governors in other counties, because Kenya County Government Workers Union is a national union, that the governors must come up with innovation, whether to discuss with financiers about a possible way of being able to do financing through financial institutions, so that the workers' morale does not go down beyond where it is.
Figures indicate that the counties are owed 31.45 billion for January and February each, and 29.6 billion for the month of March. This is threatening crucial operations in the counties, including the provision of health services, with healthcare workers through KMPDU threatening to down their tools.
But we can as well not even ourselves. We cannot even be able to access the healthcare that we offer, because either we have not been paid a salary or they have not remitted our deduction. As
a union, we do not know what is the official position, but we know the universal position is that the welfare of human beings reigns supreme. We are talking about workers who are Kenyans and who have a social contract with their government. So the government, first of all, solely has the responsibility to ensure that Kenyans get the first priority in terms of all the priorities, other things remaining constant.
The counties have accumulated huge pending bills as they shun development, as they channel the little funds they raise to payment of salaries and other recurrent expenses. The report shows that 5 counties have failed to spend a coin on development in the last 6 months in what can be attributed to a cash crunch. They are Elgeyo Marakwet, Marsabit, Tana River, Wajir and Migori. According to the report, West Pokot, Taita Taveta, Meru, Lamu, Kwale and Trans Nzoia spent less than 100 million shillings each on development. Most counties have been wobbling as a result of delayed disbursement, with most resulting in taking overdrafts from banks to pay salaries.
The 47 counties of Kenya depend on releases from the national government to carry out their services, as most of them struggle to raise their own revenue. With the deadline of 15th of April given by the Council of Governors to the National Treasury fast approaching, further delay could lead to paralysis of services at the county level. Brian Amuai, Look Up TV.